Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Maurice Cahoon.
I'm Kevin Ramsey.
And this is Beyond the Syllabus. Now guys, we have a thrilling discussion. A very thrilling one that is, I'm not saying it's a problematic question, but it's one that needs to be considered. And the question is, can you go a day without spending $3,000? See the expression, can I? Many times we have so much things to do in one day, but really and truly we don't. And we don't need to always have something to do on every single day. But Kevin, do you think you can go a day without spending $3,000?
It depends. If I have a house that is fully stocked up with everything that I need, then yes, potentially. But if I don't, I really need to spend that money in order to ensure that everything is in order and I'm not missing out on any necessities.
You see? It's important to always have a planned day ahead if you can, and just know what your day is really about. For me, I don't necessarily have to spend $3,000 a day if I don't need to, but sometimes things happen and I'm trying to curve that. We have to learn how to manage our money, and managing money is important. So Kevin, now money goes really fast, and we know this. Jamaica is not the best place to have money just like that. Money I can spend. But on a regular day, like what do you do? I know you come to school and so forth, but what do you do? I can share after, but what do you do with your money, like on a regular day?
Well, to buy food, so I need breakfast, I need lunch, I need dinner. It can cost anything from $1,000 to $2,000 a day,
Wow.
just for food alone. And on top of that, there's transportation. I have to take taxi into the town, and 4 taxis essentially to go and to come back. 4, and it's cost of $700. So I already spent like anywhere from
$3,000 right there. And then you have other things, but you want to go to the supermarket and get a, because I live alone. Let me tell you, I live alone, and sometimes you might miss something in your end of month shopping, and you might miss a tissue roll, or you want toothpaste, or even a toothbrush. And you say, oh man, if you go to the supermarket, but then when I take up something, say, oh, I want a bottle of water. Oh, I say this, me take it up. That's how sometimes our money get vanished away easily. But for me, I'm not always at school every day because of my situation, but on a regular day, I can spend over sometimes $5,000 depending on what I have to do. Some days I spend less than even $1,000 depending on what I have to do. But for the days when I see that I need to do something or I have something to do, I need to properly manage how I spend my money. And transportation is a must, especially whether or not you drive or drive not. If you're going out to go to work, if you're going to school, if you drive or drive not, you have to think about your gas. Sometimes nowadays everything expensive. The gas can be so dear. And transportation is a little costly to say you're traveling from here to like St. Elizabeth. It's like almost a $500 come up, $500 go down. That's $1,000 plus to come here and go. That's $500. So it's $1,500 to go back and forth here. From here to St. Elizabeth. So it's a little bit costly, and money vanishes very quickly because we don't have good money management. That's one thing. And if we learn how to properly manage our money, when I have to go to school, you guys don't understand how quick and easy it is to save and properly manage money. For instance, I live alone, so I can manage myself better than some people who have a family with kids and etc. and other relatives. But for me, I know what I like, I know how I eat and what I eat per day throughout the week. Sometimes when I cook, it serves me up to like 3 to 4 days. And if I need to buy something on the road, I'll then have to budget in that if I don't want to cook. And that's me going ahead thinking, forecasting what my week will be like. And many times for some people they don't do that, and every day is a box food, or it's a whatever they feel like at any store, and that can lead you in a position where your money just evaporated so quickly and you don't know what's happening.
I really relate to what you said about like the grocery stores. There's plenty of time I go in there and say I'm buying 1 or 2 or 3 things, that's it, and then by the time I leave, I'm leaving with the entire 2 full bags. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, did I come in here expecting to buy 1, 2 or 3 things, and I'm leaving with 2 full bags. Half of my money is gone. Now, I don't know how the rest of the days are going to go. So, I very much relate to what you're saying. We don't really know how to properly manage money. So on here, beyond the syllabus, this is something that we really wish was taught in schools. Money management.
Yes,
we really need it.
Yes, that's very good. That's very good too. Because guess what? If we learned how to manage money as young people, because I guess the younger set of generations are the ones that spend mostly. And if we were taught this in school, would I know better what to do? Prioritize and be more considerate about our parents. Some of us are still depending on our parents, so
and
we will
also
be more considerate.
To be just more strict with how you spend your money.
Yes.
Just you have this amount, put it aside. Pretend like it doesn't exist, and you can only spend this amount. You have to be strict with it.
Be more mindful.
Yes.
Money hard to come by. I work, and I can tell you sometimes when I see how my paycheck come and when we have to do the 1,000,001 things a month in time, and I realize I can't even meet what I need to meet. It's hard, and not everybody wants to put themselves in a position. Because some person say, "Oh, I'll get a credit card or I get a card to do this," but sometimes it's really hard because a credit card can be a little bit of a hassle if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can rack up too much fees from the bank if you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Using a credit card.
So you have to be mindful, and be mindful of your pocket and your mother's or father's pocket as well. Another thing that I want to point out, Beyond the Syllabus is not to just say, oh, we're just talking about, we want you to listen, understand what we are saying. Because these are things that are not taught are not a part of our syllabus, and managing our money is one that we need to be more mindful about, because money is hard to come by. And when you talk about money management, we're not talking about, oh, we are going to manage money one day. We manage money for the month. And when you manage money for the month and say it's working, you practice that, so it becomes a practice, a habitual thing now. So you have to tell yourself that this is what I'm going to do. And saving, let me tell you, you don't have to save $500 every day. Up to $50 you can save a day. You can save $100 a day. Saving is important. When you ever hear about unexpected things happening?
Yes. Like, let's say out of nowhere, you get sick. Now you need to buy a medication. Everything is thrown off. And if you haven't saved anything, what are you going to use to buy that medication? You have nothing. So it's very important to put away anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how small or big, you need to put it away.
Save.
Just pretend that money doesn't exist.
Save.
You're saving it, you can't spend it, you can't touch it.
Save, man.
Yes.
It's important to save. When you practice to save, at least you can know that, listen, if me go buy a box food and I get back a $50 change, I'm not going to take it by a sweetie, I can put that in your savings. So right there, you save your money and you check in for your health. You cut down your sweets. So really and truly, money management is something that we need to be more mindful of, and it's good that this podcast or this YouTube video is done so persons can realize that, listen, money management is vital for our pocket and for persons who may have issues or any form of problem or struggling to properly manage. Managing our money is one that is important. It's not a restriction, it's more of a consideration, a positive consideration too. And it's not even to say, oh, I don't want to get something, but these little unnecessary purchases can ruin our pockets and we don't even see it happening until it happens. Now, Kevin, when we talk about restrictions, weigh in on that.
Basically, it's just like setting aside a certain amount of money for this day or this week or this month potentially, and just sticking to that. No matter what, stick to it. because you very much need that money that you're putting aside. You might not need it now, but trust me, future you're going to need it. So that's very important.
Yes, because it's not about money pressures, you know. It's all about money management. Remember that. And that's something nobody talks about. Them see it as, oh, me pressured because I have this video. So if every job that you have to do, they're not sure how you reach there. Even if you use somebody's money, that money could be put to something positive or better in your life, like your savings for any unexpected thing, as we mentioned earlier. So if you're going to go somewhere, I'm not saying if you go out, you know, but let's be mindful of every event. We don't need to be there. We can just make that effort and just try to manage our pockets better. It's more of a movement rather than a thought. Think about what we're saying. It's all about improving who we are too, because when we properly manage our money, if we're put in certain position to do certain management beyond the pocket, we can just go back to that as a reference to say, well, we can manage my money, so we must tap into this and we can do that. Even if it's a schoolwork, school assignment, you know, sometimes we have a load that we need to get off and we're so caught up. But if you properly manage your pocket, you can just shift it a bit and see how well you manage your pocket and let that play out in your schoolwork. We have to be mindful of our actions, and it's not about targeting, it's not about stressing, it's not about oh this or that. It's all about you doing the things that are not put in our syllabus.
Exactly. It's about PMM, prioritizing money management.
I like that. PMM. You hear, guys? Alright, guys, so this was Beyond the Syllabus. I'm your boy Maurice Cahoon.
I'm your boy Kevon Ramsey.
And remember, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification and leave a comment.
And remember to share everywhere.
Everywhere. We're trying to make the lasting impact that Beyond the Syllabus is set out for. So please, guys, may I beg you now, tune in and be informed. This is not just a conversation, it's a movement. Let us make that step to better financial management.